I got a special group of students here today that traveled all the way from Newark, New Jersey. So if they'll start making their way up here. Newark Student Union, this is a group of real badasses, beyond belief. Uh, some great, amazing young leaders in the state of New Jersey that are standing up, speaking out, and making some noise against the tyranny that is plaguing our educational system. Yes! Okay, we all know that they're being controlled by Superintendent Cami Anderson, who's bent on privatizing and destroying the Newark public schools. This student group not only called her out, but occupied the Newark Board of Ed overnight to get their voices heard. They're an inspiration and the reason we fight every single day for equal and appropriate public education. It is my utmost honor to introduce Newark Students Union.
Shit.
Hello.
Now I gotta go back to the
How's
room.
everybody doing? Okay. Hello, I'm Tanasia Brown, Secretary of the Newark Students Union, and as always, we are proud to be here in solidarity with the warriors fighting against this education reform movement. We have been on this battlefield since March 2013, and quitting will never be an option. Allow me to start off the line of badass student union members by making sure we're all well acquainted. Is that okay? Yeah! Okay. The Newark Students Union is an organization founded by and for Newark students with the goals of protecting students' rights, ensuring all students receive quality education, and empowering student voice in political processes. The Newark Student Union was founded in March 2013 by two high school students with the anticipation to voice their concerns about the reforms that were present at the time. Chris Christie and Cami Anderson gave many high school principals what they called an option of firing approximately 9 teachers or cutting all of the extracurricular activities in the school. Gee, thanks, that should be easy. But the students weren't taking that. So what was the next step? Organize. They organized throughout many high schools in Newark, New Jersey with just a flyer and a dream, and the first meeting received an outcome of about 100 students. A well-organized and successful walkout of 700 students was where it all began. NSU has had many actions, including a second walkout, a boycott, countless rallies and protests, and #OccupyNPS, a 17-hour shutdown of our Newark Public Schools business meeting, where we sat in the central office and it shot us into the national spotlight. Yes, yes. It feels like every month we are hit with something new. More of our schools closing, more of our dedicated teachers laid off, more standardized testing that treat us, the students, like lab rats. I came all the way from New Jersey to tell Arnie Duncan that we will not be sold, bought, or tested on. I am not a number. We are not numbers. No matter what the uneducated politicians call it, one Newark for Newark, New Jersey, and the Common Core, which receives federal support, we, the teachers, students, and parents, know what's best for our education system. We demand that the teachers have complete control over the curriculum development in which they can adhere to the specific needs of each and every child. We demand that high-stakes standardized testing is completely removed from our education system so that students are not treated as robots to the system and teachers are not ranked based on how well their students performed on a test that we know doesn't teach. And if you know this, you apparently know more than Arnie Duncan and other reformers. I am tired of our public school system and districts being undermined as failing districts when we are unjustifiably underfunded. I demand for the excuses to stop, as well as the rapid expansion of the privatization of schools. Instead, we need educated officials who know that proper funding is what we need. I am tired of the unexplained massive layoffs of our faculty members to only be replaced with corporate bots from Teach for America, who I am most certain are not more certified than the teachers who have been here all along. We all know if it isn't broke, then don't fix it. And as for the new teachers, we demand that they are given proper professional training and mentoring from our well-deserved veteran teachers. And while we're here in Washington, D.C., and in America, the land of the free, I think it's necessary to demand the protection of free speech in public facilities. Yes, this would include public schools. But shout out to the Badass Teachers Association, who always ensure that their voices are definitely heard, who serve as an utter inspiration to not only the North Students Union, but to the whole public watching you from around the world. Just know that the North Students Union is always with you in solidarity and will keep you posted on our next actions to keep this movement alive. Like us on Facebook to stay updated on our events in the near future. Thank you.